Let's go.
Awesome, let's dive in. About the Dizzle Lab, can you tell us about the Dizzle Lab and what makes it unique in the music industry?
The Dizzle Lab, I want it makes unique. It's a place where you can just be free, musically, and just hold a vibe. The Dizzle Lab is my lab. I'm Dale Virgo, and I like to have an environment where people can feel comfortable and feel good vibes, and create great music, and that's what the Dizzle Lab is about.
That sounds like an incredible space for creativity. It's great to hear how you prioritise the vibe and freedom for artists. About your background, what inspired you to start the Dizzle Lab, and how has your journey as a platinum producer shaped the studio's mission?
Well, from I was in my teens, I always had studios. I started my first studio, the first Dizzle Lab, in Jamaica, at my home in Jamaica, and that is where I developed myself and learned a lot in the music industry. I was in Los Angeles for a year and a half, and I wasn't making much music. I was getting frustrated, so I decided that what, if I'm gonna stay in Los Angeles, I need to set up a studio where I can do some work and get some things done. So I started out by setting up a small studio in Santa Ana, and then after a while, I felt like Santa Ana was a little bit too far from everybody in LA. So I decided to move my studio to North Hollywood, Los Angeles.
That's an inspiring journey from Jamaica to North Hollywood, and it's clear how those experiences shaped your approach to music and the space you've created. The internship role, what is the vision behind creating the label and studio assistant intern position?
All right, so basically, I'm here and I really want to do great things in the music industry. I want to develop a network, find people that I can vibe with, that I can work with. No man is an island, and I need a team. So I'm looking for possibly a studio intern and a labor assistant intern. When I say intern, also an intern gets to learn a lot. I am doing projects. So I'll be able to teach somebody if you're interested and you have the aptitude to be in the music industry. You have certain qualities. We could work together, and I could actually teach you a bit of admin that I know that you can utilize later on, whether we'll continue working or you can work for somebody or somebody else. There's a lot of people in Jamaica that I've taught already, an intern in my studio in Jamaica, and they have moved on to successful careers in the music industry. So I want to take that approach and do that in North Hollywood.
It's great to hear how you're looking to build a network and help others grow in the industry, just like you've done with people in Jamaica. It seems like this internship could be a really valuable opportunity for someone to learn from you. Ideal candidate. What qualities or skills are you looking for in an ideal candidate for this internship?
Alright, so ideal candidate for this internship, somebody who's dedicated, somebody who likes to learn, wants to learn, is very hungry, somebody who, reads a lot, likes to, get ideas, share ideas, and somebody who's really interested in the music industry and loves music and have a good ear for music and want to develop it and develop it into a career.
That sounds like you're looking for someone with passion, curiosity, and a real drive to grow in the music industry. Definitely a great fit for an intern eager to learn. Opportunities for growth. How does this internship position provide opportunities for growth within the music industry? What can interns expect to learn from working with you and your team at the Dizzle Lab?
Intern gets like first hand knowledge of how the music industry works, because again, as I said, I am active in the music industry, working with several artists. So they'll be possibly working with at times A-list artists. My background in the past, I've worked with a number of A-list artists in the past. And during my time at G Jam Studios, artists, a lot of artists like Drake, Amy Winehouse, Kendrick, they have come down to Jamaica, and I've worked with them. I know how to work professionally with professional artists and A-list artists, and I like to spread that news and to teach people, what I've learned, just as how other people have taught me and shared things to me.
That's a fantastic opportunity. Getting real hands-on experience and exposure to working with top-tier artists is invaluable. Plus, learning directly from someone with your experience is huge for anyone wanting to break into the industry. Application process. How can interested candidates apply for this internship? Are there any specific tips or advice you'd give applicants to stand out during the selection process?
Yes, just send me a resume. Tell me what you're interested in. What are your interests? So the process is send an email to jobs at dzlrecords.com. They just need to be themselves, Mm-hmm.
A clear and simple process always helps. Future plans. What are your goals for the Dizzle Lab in the coming years, and how do you see this internship contributing to those goals?
Alright, so I'm planning to expand the Dizzle Lab internationally. This is an expansion internationally because it's already existed in Jamaica, but I'm planning to expand it regionally as well. I'm planning to set up a studio in New York. I'm planning to set up a studio in Miami, also a studio in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and I think that's Guadalajara, and also Tijuana. So that is it for now. We'll probably expand to I'm thinking of setting up a studio in Brazil as well, and also one in Spain. So there's expansion plans to set up studios all over the world. And it might not be the most expensive studio, but it's just a place where I feel a nice place where you can create and make music. And also I like to expound and work with local people from different cultures and backgrounds and collaborate.
That's a bold and exciting vision. Expanding globally and fostering collaboration across cultures sounds like a great way to make a real impact on the music scene. This wraps up the interview. Thank you so much for sharing your story and plans for the Dizzle Lab. Anything else you'd like to add before we close?
No, that's it. I'm just looking forward. Anyone who is interested, preferably right now in Orange County or LA County, I'm looking for people to work with, people who are interested in coming into the music industry. If you're an artist and you also want to learn the admin side, contact me as well. We can work out something. And yeah, looking forward. Bless up.